Hey guys, good afternoon. Central Florida Prepper here. Today we got some topics to discuss. One of the first things we're going to do is I am going to go over the stash buckets. Now our stash buckets are food related. There's a lot of things you can do with stash buckets. You can stash survival equipment, things like that. We are not putting survival equipment in our stash buckets for the reason that we've already got one. Okay, this video here is I'm just going over some food things. Another idea, and please, I am not telling anybody to break any laws. So please check your state regulations and laws on this. But I do know other preppers that store ammunition and firearms in their survival buckets. That is on you, what you do with that situation. Me personally, obviously, I can't own a firearm. But personally, I don't think I want the responsibility and the liability of having a firearm buried somewhere, and in today's societies and laws, somebody come across it, one, stealing it, using it in a crime, two, someone else gets hurt because they don't know anything about a firearm, and those numbers on the firearm gets back to you, and next thing you know, you're sitting in court, possibly prison. So use your discretion on that. Now, like I said, we do have a survival bucket. It is one in a location with survival gear. The reason we only have one is because our plan, and hopefully our plan goes through, is that we will be leaving our home with our bug out equipment, whether that be with a vehicle, on bikes, on foot, whatever. But we will have supplies in our bug out bags, or so we got a pull behind cart for both our bikes. Gear will be in the carts or the car. But all that scenario can always change, okay? These are just plans we have, but you have to be able to alter your plans at a drop of a hat. And the way to do that is have backup plans from your original plan. Okay, so let's say we're planning on using our car, and let's say it survived a EMP or whatever, and we are able to bug out with the vehicle. Now somebody trashes the vehicle by gunfire, Molotov cocktail, or we just have two flats at one time. Alright, one flat, sure, I got a spare. The trunk of my vehicle with our gear, I can't put two tires. Sure, we could strap on tires and all that other stuff, but what I'm saying, there could be a mechanical failure. Alright, so now we're stranded. Car's not running, because sure, I can keep extra car parts here at the house, but I can't travel with them with everything else. I need a freaking caravan. You know what I mean, the van, which isn't a bad idea. But having another plan set in place. Okay, so if we're taking a car, we got our bikes with us, we got our collapsible carts in the trunk, in the back seat, whatever we need to put it. Alright, car breaks down, we're on bikes now, or on foot, but we have plans. Okay, now before we get into this, let me show you. We buy our 5-gallon buckets right at Walmart. So there you know, I'm not trying to sell you anything. These are in the hardware paint department. I paid $2. It was under $3, let's put it that way, for just a bucket. And then you have to buy your lids separate. As a matter of fact, let me put that up there for you. Alright, these lids are under $2. Now, They work really well. We use these buckets a lot. They come in different colors, white, blue, and red. We use these buckets a lot for storing water. I know, it's not a food grade bucket. Well, neither is the tank on the back of my toilet. But when it comes down to it, I'm going to drink out of it. Alright? And I guarantee you many of you will too. People get so wrapped up in this stuff. They're not looking at the survival end. They're looking at these high end, and there's nothing wrong with getting high end. If I had the finances, yes, I would be buying high end stuff. But I don't. So this is what I work, this is what I got, this is what I work with. Now, the inside of these buckets, these lids, they don't have a gasket. Alright, so these sit with our water storage inside the house. Now we also have buckets out here for our showers, our toilet reasons, dishwasher, stuff like that. And it sits out here in the shed, which is hot weather, I know, but that's just for shower and stuff, not from drinking. And yeah, we can filter it if we need to. Now, we had gotten these buckets, these lids, at a paint supply store. They are new. Well, this one here is an older one. It's just a little off color, but it comes with a gasket. Alright, let's see if I can get this sucker out without damaging it. Yeah. So yeah, it comes with a rubber gasket. Alright, it's just a piece of rubber tubing. It's actually a hollow. Okay. These are the lids we use for our survival buckets that we're going to be putting in the ground. This is what we've already got on our buckets. Right now we are not making any more survival buckets to put in the ground because we have plenty. The amount, that's for me to know and you to never find out. The location, same thing. Alright, so we have the rubber gasket ones. Now you can just run take your bucket, seal it down with just the Walmart lid, and you can wrap this sucker with that old Gorilla Tape. It ain't coming off, nothing's getting in, so you might not even need a rubber gasket. Excuse me. Now, to get onto a topic that's been bothering me, I had someone come onto our comment section of one of our videos, actually two of our videos, and they started advertising their own YouTube channel, their own prepper channel. Listen, I get, and I went to your channel to check it out, and to be honest, I was pretty upset. Okay, I can definitely tell that you're a new channel, so you might not know the rules. Alright, there are rules here on YouTube, and I might be somewhat asinine on this, but I worked very hard building this channel up. I worked very hard working with this community, building the relationship I have with these people. For you to come in and start spouting off that you have a new Florida prepper channel. Okay, I'm glad you got a prepper channel, but don't self-advertise on other people's YouTube channel. You can be reported for that. Alright, YouTube will remove your channel if you keep doing that. Then there goes your channel. Alright, no, I didn't report you. No, I didn't even comment on your channel. You got one video up and it's 3 weeks old. Am I better than you? No, but I have put countless hours, I can't even count the days that it adds up to, watching YouTube creators such as Brian G. Johnson, Nick and D. Nimmin, Creator Fundamentals, on learning the ins and out on how to be a successful YouTuber, how to edit videos, what software I need. I worked very hard trying to build this channel up, and to have you fly in, do your self promotions, I don't like that. I've never done that. Alright, now when I first started, I tried, just clicking on a bunch of subscribers on other channels and hope and pray for the best that maybe they'll subscribe back, which is also illegal on YouTube. Alright, it's against the rules. If they find out that you're doing that, you're gonna be gone. Alright, they will remove your stuff. So if you take pride in your dreams of being a YouTuber, especially in the prepping world, have respect. Now, I understand that this may have been an accident, you didn't know any better. Okay, well, that's fine. Like I said, I didn't report you. I just removed your post. I do know that you're not a subscriber here. Maybe you can come on over and subscribe and be part of this community, and then I'll do something like this for you. Okay, here's the big thing. I was on YouTube digging around, and I saw one of our subscribers page look different. I'm like, huh, I know I'm subscribed to him personally, but I've never gotten any notifications that anything's been going on his YouTube channel. Well, turns out we have a subscriber here that has recently started his own YouTube channel. Now he's learning the ins and outs of this thing. He's just getting started, but I really want everybody here and our subscribers to go over there to his channel and subscribe, give him a thumbs up on his video, and follow him. So who am I talking about? Well, this individual's been with us for a good minute now. Doomsday Davy. There's your shout out, man. Now, he did not ask me to do a shout out for him. As a matter of fact, he didn't even notify me that he was even doing his own YouTube channel. Alright, I just happened to come across it, and there it was. So yeah, definitely help another one of our community members out, another one of our subscribers that has always been able to at least get one comment in on videos, and he's full of a lot of information. I almost said he's full of a lot of information. Alright, very good information. If you actually read into his comments, you'll find out that he knows a lot. So yeah, definitely go over there and check him out. I will pop up one of those little card icons up here somewhere. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about these buckets. Like I said, we are using these as food buckets. Oh, I just threw in my filter. It might be a good idea to throw in one of the gas mask filters. We've got our canned chicken. Utensils, salt, pepper, ramens, of course. And now I really do like these Market Street beef stews. We already showed these on, I believe it was our bug out bag video I was talking about. We got, looks like 6 of them in here. Now, like I said before, we are using these for food storage, not for survival items. We have a bag for that. I mean, we have a bucket already set in there for that, but now I guess this is a survival item. So, before we all get into, hey, we should put this, we should put that, these buckets are custom designed to your needs. Alright, we already have a survival cache. We are planning to have survival equipment in our bug out bags to these caches. If we don't have our bug out bag, I can go to our survival bucket cache. I got survival items. Then I can go to our food buckets. And you see how I kind of intertwine everything so they all work together? So this is an idea I recommend others to do. If something happens to your main supply of preps, you're going to need some. You're going to need food put away somewhere else. It could be a bug out location. It could be these survival buckets buried somewhere. Now, I will recommend buy yourself some post hole diggers. Alright, another reason why we're not burying one right now, I cannot operate a post hole digger right now, and I got my shoulder is getting better. It's just not there yet, but it is getting better. So slow progress, but hey, it's progress. Yeah, definitely post hole diggers. I would dig down, and I recommend 3 feet of dirt above it. Okay, so what's that? I'll be able to tell you exactly what it is. Okay, so we've got 1 foot, almost 1 foot 2 inches, 3 feet on top. So let's just say you dig a hole 4 feet, 4 feet down with post hole diggers. That's not very difficult to do. Post hole diggers work great with cutting through roots and things like that. So definitely recommend that. It's a lot easier than trying to use a shovel. Okay. What else we have? Well, a lot of interesting news floating around out there. We're not going to get into that today. I'm trying to stay away from the whole truther movement, I guess you would say. My main goal on YouTube is to help others prep, give ideas, receive ideas. You know, I like getting help too. Alright, I don't know everything. I'm just trading information with you, letting you know what I do and what I know. So take it with a grain of salt. If you disagree with me on something, hey, that's fine. Okay, I get that. I have no problem with that at all. I disagree with a lot of people on a lot of things, mainly because I'm an asshole. But anyway, oh yeah, I do want to discuss something. Gold and silver. This is a prep item that a lot of people are having problems with. They're either for or against it. The ones that are against it are always talking so much smack against people that are actually purchasing gold and silver as preps. I wanted to explain to these naysayers of gold and silver. Alaska Prepper just recently did a video on Venezuela. There is a thing floating around the internet talking about an ounce of silver could buy over 30 days of food for a family of 4 at 10,000 calories a day for all 4 with just 1 ounce of silver. And he broke out the spreadsheets, he broke out the values. I mean, he tore into this topic big time. He wasn't messing around. Yes, I think it came up to like 38 days is what 1 ounce of silver is buying food in Venezuela right now. Alright, so to tell me prepping gold and silver is a idiotic thing to do, you can't eat gold and silver, well, no shit, Sherlock. No one ever said they're gonna bite off a big old chunk of silver, but you can trade that silver in for supplies. That's why we buy gold and silver. Having gold and silver after a major collapse will also give you wealth when it starts rebuilding. Okay, now everybody follow me on this one if you can. It's kind of a rabbit hole thing. Not all shit hits the fan is an immediate thing. Alright, the problem with Venezuela is something that has been going on for years until it finally hit this dropped off point. I mean, it's a shithole right now. They are shit hits the fan. I mean, right out there. Now they might not be shooting marauders in the middle of the street and all this other stuff, but it still shit hits the fan. Alright, that's a whole country. Alright, I've experienced shit hits the fan in my personal life with house fires, things like that. On my injury, All right, if I hadn't been making such a great hourly wage, if I hadn't have had supplies put back, financing put back, gold and silver, which I have exchanged some to help with the bills, yeah, I'd be screwed. Well, maybe not me. I'd probably be camping out somewhere. But the fact is, shit hits the fan comes in all different angles, directions, and identity. Is that right? Identity. Okay, whatever. I'm trying to sound smarter than I am. That's why we purchase gold and silver. All right. I get everyone has their opinion on it, and that's fine. You can. You don't have to purchase gold and silver. But that's the explanation why we do. All right. We are worried about economic collapse. I know I keep on hearing the argument, well, if it's economic collapse, there won't be anything to buy. Really, because there is things to buy in Venezuela. Just they don't have the finances to buy anything. They don't have the finances to order better supplies to be brought in because no money, no food. All right, that's just the way it is. Okay, guys, so please click the like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't. Hey, make sure you click that little bell icon. I was going through my YouTube analytics, and it says that our average for a bell icon, we've only got half of our subscribers that are actually have that click. So go ahead and check and make sure those are clicked for me. Again, go check out Doomsday Davy. Like I said, he is a subscriber here. He's a great asset to our community. You probably recognize the name. You'll definitely recognize him as soon as you see his icon. He has always left great information in the comments. So please check him out, and I will catch you all guys later.